Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I am Fraser Mullen, and today we'll be on actually with a new arena run this time round. So let's see what we get today. I'm kind of in a good mood. You know, I've been playing a bit of League of Legends, and I will admit, I'm not very good at the game, but I believe I have some level of understanding of how the game works. And here we'll take Death Knight. Like, not amazingly well, but I can, get by. Oh, spending corpses. Could be really good. Or do we go Frost, and then we get the copy of Frost spells in hand? The issue with this is you don't really kind of get the same aspect of... But the life's still though. Stuff it. We're going to go for it. I want stuff that can either generate me corpses or spend corpses. Why not? And yep, we'll take that as well. Giving something like Reborn could be really good, such as the Ghoul. Giving that Reborn again might be interesting. That's not bad for just giving a buff up to something. Peasant for early, or do I go Stonewall General for late? I've already kind of got a late game finisher, so this would be a second one to my deck. No Muncher's pretty good. That spends corpses, and I gotta spend at least 2 to buff up everything in my hand. And I might have a good amount of minions later. This is a great board refill. And it spends corpses though. So I kind of want that for more late game spending on corpses. And Brewmaster to get like those sort of minions back. Yeah, we'll take another Arms Dealer because it will buff up all my undead stuff. 2 mana card just to be able to spend it. Draw a card, spend a corpse, draw another. I'm not going to get very 3 drops. This is a really good tempo play. And that's a 5 drop that I don't have very many that I can just play, so we'll pick that up. Stranglethorn Tug is actually pretty good. Do I have any mechs currently? No. So I picked this up. I'm not getting the value of the mechs off it just yet. So I'll take the Graveyard Shift again. Try and get more of those. Plague Strike. Do I have any Death Rattles that are actually interesting? Gain 3 armor. At the moment is the only one I have. And this Rush. So, yeah. Howling Blast. Deal 3 damage from 1 to all enemies and freeze the one I target. This isn't bad board clear wise. Spread the adjacent Death Rattle. Howling Blast is slightly better. That's really good. You gotta love the Hollow Hounds now. It's way too good to pass up. Good 4 drop that can play later as well. Pretty good mech to be honest, as well. Like it's defensive, it's useful. Spending corpses is something I want to be able to do a lot of, if I can. I'm going to generate a fair amount of stuff anyway with my deck. Equal to this attack, that's pretty good. Russian Lifesteal though, we'll take the 2 drop that buffs stuff up. This is a really good 3 drop to give me more corpses. Another Ghoul, because why not? Giving stuff permanent stealth, why not? Umbral Geist, just to be able to get more things. Or should I go for this to be able to destroy it? Or I'm going to have a good board quite a lot of the time, I think. Take the Anti-Magic Shell. We'll try it out. I have a mech. I have... Did not pick up the weapons, so that's pointless. This isn't bad as an undead beast, and it comes at turn 6. Bit of a slow play, but I'll pick up the Sin Runner. Shredding a minion from my deck in this game mode is actually pretty good, because other than some of the corpse expenditures, I have a fair amount of good ways to spend corpses. such as the mosh pit. He spends 6. Like, even if it only hits like one big minion, it could hit a small minion by gain corpses quite quickly. Yeah. We got the CNA, so let's see how it goes.
The Lich King versus Garrosh.
Okay, against the warrior. Probably toss the hand here.
Will serve me in death.
Toss that really. We'll keep that as a 3-drop because it's at least something better. I can do this into a 2-drop, which will be my hero power, which should be able to trade for their 2-drop in most cases. Into my 3, and then hopefully I can get this stealth permanently while this is alive, so we'll see, we'll see. Doesn't look like they have a 1-drop, so I'll play my 1-drop. They do have a minion that can kind of kill that fairly quickly and stay alive from the hero power, like this, so I'll just play the coin this out instead.
Access denied.
Do the 1 damage. So I've got this to kill off a 3-drop if they play 1 and kill that off as well.
Yo ho! Set sail for the snack bar.
They'll probably pick a 4-drop weapon. Okay. So this is not a bad weapon. That is a slightly better one for late game. This is probably something they can always do. I can't use the death rattle off this, except for the kind of board wipe. I would prefer the imbued axe if it is that. I can use that immediately as well. So they went with drum kit. So here we just do this. Trade there. Push that face. So they can play the drum kit if they want, but then that's their turn for what they're going to be doing. There'll be no point me playing this, so I'll just go straight into this instead. And there'll be no point here powering, so I don't have a 2-drop, and I need to start gaining some corpses to play this. But this will be a turn 5 drop. The fact they played this means I'm playing this now. I don't see why they silenced their minion when the weapon they had in hand would have been far better option. Like, you know what sort of deck I am. I'm going to have better stuff to silence, this being one of them. But yeah, I mean, I was saying it earlier that, yeah, I've been playing a bit of League of Legends and managed to get to kind of like mid-diamond rank, which, you know, I'm really happy about. Like, really happy about. Because, you know, I didn't think I was, like, that great at the game, but, you know, I'm pretty decent. You know, I know the basic mechanics, how stuff works. I don't get tilted very easily, although I do get annoyed by it. And it just goes to show that in most cases, that's kind of all you need to win games, is just to be able to play the game efficiently. Now here I won't attack with this, there's no point. If they want to hit it with the weapon or stuff like that, that's absolutely fine. Or if they've got other stuff they want to do, that's again absolutely fine. I want to try and get as many corpses as I can into the pile to, I mean, it's probably worthwhile actually hitting it. Maybe it's my fault. I mean, the issue is I hit it and then I don't really get much out of it, so you know, it's kind of like, why hit if I don't benefit from hitting it? I mean, they're going to do it themselves, and I can plan my turns around that. Like, I could re-stealth this with this, and then go from there, or... In some cases, this is what I say about Hearthstone, is if you don't need to make a decision now in what you do, sometimes it's best off just not to make it. Because the benefits on either way still don't really outweigh the the benefit of them hitting that is the fact that yes, one of them doesn't take 4 damage, but they both die to this anyway. So it kind of makes no difference. Like, I could get like other cards, like this one here now, for instance, which kind of puts them in a bind. Where to wipe my board now, they have to hero power, which means they're playing a 5-drop rather than anything else. And doesn't it do it to all, yeah, all minions? So it includes will wipe their minion off the board as well. So they've got to play a 5-drop, which means that I can just play my 6-drop, which will probably kill their 5-drop after I take 6 to face.
Till death do us part.
Betcha? Or the worse?
I will do that. I will just have to take the 7 here. If they kill me, they kill me. It's lucky they had a really good 5-drop to follow that up, otherwise this would be in my advantage. That's the random beast they get. I would have to take a 50-50 on it, which wouldn't be great. I'm going to think they probably don't have that many taunt minions. I'm just going to have to hope they don't. That is really good here.
I do.
Yeah, playing this now is slightly better. Plus I get the healing. And I kind of got a board refill here if I need to play it, so... And it gets me more
This place is scary.
dead stuff.
A diet high in iron.
I would get 4, which does stop them doing anything this turn. I can't take the risk of going down even further to what I've got on board, so... Unfortunately, I've got to play this now. So I can kill it off the 8/8. The worst situation has got like an execute or something. Top teched it. You know what? You know what? There's not much I can say to this. Deal 7 damage. Get 4 5/3 souls. That's pretty good, actually. I can't kill anything off this turn. So, guess that's the play. I wasn't even created by it, so you could have another one. I sort of hope I get a good amount of my late game stuff, because this, hopefully, is their last push, but, you know, whenever I see the word hopefully, normally they get, like, the perfect ball clear now, and I kind of suck at life. Okay, not quite the perfect ball clear, but pretty much. And gets a 10-10.
We just made eye contact.
So this is the play we're going to play around now. They got cards that can kill cards, and kill both on board. Hopefully I can whittle down. Maybe they don't have very good stuff, but the fact they've got a discover card in hand is... 2 discover cards is my worry.
Do not confine yourself to me.
Okay, it's just an 8-8. That's pretty good here. Play both of those out. So they got one more discovered card. And they gotta hope it's not a big one. But I've got like some pretty good minions for late game purposes, so...
And close enough.
I am just dealing with so many of the big cards with like nothing, and I just don't know how much more I've got left in my deck that can deal with this. And it's the taunt that's annoying me the most. It's like I can't get through the stuff that I need to kill because they always seem to get the taunt minions. The good news is they've drawn a few more cards than me. So what's the last card they got in hand at the moment? And then they're in top deck city like I am.
Back to work.
Okay. Makes a difference, that still dies to my hero power. That's the misplay. That's dying to my hero power anyway. And the one minion stays up, so the only reason you're killing it is to stop me buffing other stuff. Which in most cases doesn't do anything. Playing this is probably bad, but I need to play it. Extremely bad. But the thing is, that also puts me closer to some of the better cards in my deck. Okay, so they've got a card they didn't want to play, so they think they can win the game with what they got on board. This at least will trade nicely for the board. So their choice is to either ignore it and go face, or trade now and sack one card off. Which is what they should do, is just trade here and then just see what dies. If they've got 2 weak minions, play those first, so make sure they kind of don't let this die. Or they could just go face, because what they've got 9, 11 damage, so they kill me in 3 turns. And just pray that, you know, they can outpace whatever I draw. There you go, so you just go face now. And I get the worst card in my deck. It's good to be back. It really is. Well, that's the first game down. We come against a warrior deck that pretty much had all the big minions. You know, nothing changes, eh? But again, if you enjoy the video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.